Guess I went shopping today. Going shopping during quarantine has been crazy. It's like you have to wear a face mask, you have to wear gloves, you have to give people 6 feet for social distancing, and some people don't even honor the social distancing. And so sometimes you're in the grocery store, you're rubbing shoulder to shoulder on somebody, you don't even know if they're clean. If you're anything like me and you're like a germaphobe, that could bother you. I really don't like being too close to people that I don't know, because I don't know, do you wash your hands? I don't know what you do. So I was able to go to Trader Joe's and I went to ShopRite and I loaded up probably good enough for about like 2.5 weeks, and I spent like just under $200. Now sometimes I may splurge more, sometimes I may not. It depends on the mood. Am I indulging more? Am I trying to eat clean? I love fresh produce. That's like my thing. Y'all know how I get down. And I don't like to cook, but like when I cook I throw down. So that's the thing. But like, what are some of your favorite stores? I know for me during this time, ShopRite is cool, Trader Joe's is good, all these is always a good time. I am a vegetarian, okay? I try to reduce my dairy like drastically, but I do have some faves, like I'm not gonna give up some things. Okay, so you guys are gonna get a brief overview of everything, and then I'm gonna go in by like categories and let you guys know like all of the small details, some like healthy meal ideas, give you some inspiration. So you guys know, as a vegetarian, I have to get like my meatless alternatives, and so I wanted to pick up some Beyond Meat, Beyond Burger patties. These are really good. I don't have them a lot because again, the sodium content, you definitely want to be careful. And also corn, I'm such a huge fan of corn. I've been purchasing this for such a long time, and these are actually my favorites, and I had to like re-up on the meatless fillets. I got 4 of these, and because these are my faves. Like, you can do smothered chicken with these, you could do like roasted chicken, barbecue chicken. These have about 9 grams of protein in them. They're super low in calories, and the carbs are like basically nothing. So if you're just starting out, I highly recommend these. Again, I re-up on these. My freezer is full of these. I wanted to go in and get the meatless patties. So these are just like your standard patties. If you watched my chicken and waffles video, then you guys will be familiar with these. I love these. You can get the spicy version, and that one is vegan. These are a little higher in calories and a little, higher in carbs, but the protein is still there, and I really like these. Again, chicken sandwiches, chicken and waffles, you can spice it up. So I got 2 of those. And then I think this is fun, like the meatless nuggets. You can do these, if you want something simple, you're being lazy, you don't want to do too much or fuss in the kitchen, you can actually do like a little chicken salad with this or the chicken patties. So again, don't sleep on these, okay? Nuggets are not for kids, okay? Okay, so these are the Just Like Cheddar slices by BioLife. These are 100% vegan. You get about 10 slices. They're about $4 or $5 depending on where you go. I got these from ShopRite, and they're 60 calories. Not a lot of protein, like 0 protein, sis. But this is one of my favorite like dairy cheese alternatives. So highly recommend. I got 2 of them too. Now these I'm excited about. These are the porcini mushroom and truffle ravioli. I have never tried anything like this. So these are stuffed pasta with the little porcini mushrooms and truffle. I love truffle, and so I'm just trying to like step out of my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's gonna be bomb. It's definitely going to be a more indulgent meal, like if I pair this with like a garlic sauce, a little bit of grapeseed oil. But you know how I do that? I just work out, you know what I'm saying? I'll go for a walk, go for a run, do some cardio, so I don't feel too bad. But this is gonna be bomb. I got some organic baby kale. I love this kale. I miss going to Trader Joe's so often to pick this up. This is great for salads. You can do like a Caesar salad with the baby kale, or you can do the baby spinach. These are like more tender, they're softer, they're easier to work with. They're not like too tough as you might find with like dinosaur kale or something to that effect. So I just like these as a much more tender, still nutrient option. I got 3 bags of the baby spinach, and I got 2 bags of the organic baby kale. Again, I could actually, use the kale with the ravioli. This could be a whole vibe. I could see it. Now, If you should know anything about me, I love green beans. Okay, make sure you get the trimmed and cleaned if you don't want to have to like taper off the ends. But I just got one bag of these because I savor my green beans. Okay, love them to death. Now this is organic broccoli. I just got one bag. This looks sufficient. Again, I like to have a lot of fresh produce when it comes to my vegetables, so these look like they're going to be perfect. Super healthy, long stems. Again, I could pair this with the ravioli if I wanted to, but you definitely get a sufficient amount with this. Of course, I had to get some whole carrots. I like whole carrots. I can chop them up. I can put them with cabbage. You guys will see I did purchase a cabbage. These are going to be perfect. I can put this also with chicken salad that I make using the Meatless fillets by Corn. I love putting carrots in my chicken salad. Don't sleep on it, sis. I also had to get some bell peppers. I really like green bell peppers, also red. I had red from a previous grocery haul, but these are huge. They're going to be perfect if I decide to do like my Italian sausages, or if I want to add them to, again, chicken salad. Super good. And I purchased some pears, some 2 pears. I just, you know, I gotta keep it minimal, but I want to get like some alternatives for my dessert, so I'm not indulging too much. I got a few bananas for my smoothies. I like to let these get super ripe and then I freeze them, so I cut them into like thirds, so you know, 1, 2, 3, and I put them in a Ziploc bag in the freezer, and they're ready to go, like perfect for on-the-go smoothies. I also get lemons for lemon water. I put these in my smoothies just to tame the bitterness of the spinach or the baby kale that I may use. Like I told you guys, I got this cabbage. I love cabbage, and I found a recipe on YouTube. This guy, he is Caribbean, and I loved his recipe. I might link in the description box if I remember, but girl, the way I cook my cabbage, watch out for me, okay? And I also got a Honeycrisp apple. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a sangria using Honeycrisp apple. I'm gonna drop the recipe in this video if I remember, but don't sleep on Honeycrisp apples. You need to get you some and make you a sangria. Oh, and this, okay, so this is one of the dairy things I had to get. This is goat milk cheese, and it has honey. And when I tell you, when I saw this, I just had to get it. Like, okay, I will indulge in really good quality cheese, and so this goat cheese is a really good cheese if you are going to do like a dairy cheese. But again, I don't do this often, but I cannot pass this up. You could put this on a croissant. I got these croissants, I could toast them, put this on it. Honey, when I go shopping, I already have snacks in mind, which is crazy. But yes, I got these butter croissants. Thankfully, there's only 3 in here. If there were any more, I might be in trouble. Y'all might have to grease me up out the door. I had to re-up on a few of my favorite seasonings, so thyme is a big one. I use this in my cabbage. It makes such a difference. Definitely get thyme. I got this garlic powder from ShopRite. They didn't have any of my other brands, which kind of like really did me in, but you get what you can. People are buying everything up. And this spicy smoky peach salsa is so good, but here's the thing, when you get it, you also have to buy the Trader Joe's jalapeno pepper hot sauce, and you got to doctor it up and make it a little bit spicier if you like super spicy. These two, dynamic duo, trust me, okay? I'm a foodie, and this combo is dangerous. That's sweet and spicy. And my sister has been recommending this umami seasoning, and honey, let me tell you what's in it. So it basically has kosher salt, dried onions, ground mustard seed, porcini mushroom powder, white button mushroom powder, crushed red pepper, black pepper, and dried thyme. It sounds like a good time to me, so this is something I'm happy I picked up. And again, I can use it with the ravioli to give it a nice little, you know. So I got 2 cans of the green jackfruit in brine. If you really want to make like pulled pork, if you have, you know, this taste for a vegan pot roast or a vegetarian pot roast, you might want to pick these up. These are everything. I've had them before. It's super easy to work with, and you know, hopefully if I get around to it, I can show you guys a recipe that I found here on YouTube. But you want to get these. This is like a low-calorie food. It's great to kind of offset the carbs that I have in this haul. But I got 2 of those. I always have to get honey, so I got this multi-floral and clover honey. Never got this before. However, this organic raw honey. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know that I have been using this for a long time. It's more solid, it's more of a solid versus this one. This one is more of a liquid, but if you want something different, you definitely want to get this one. And I'm gonna use that, of course, when I make my green tea. I love their green tea. I have a new green tea that I'm in love with, but this one is bomb. So I got this peanut butter. This is the creamy version. I have so much peanut butter in my cabinets, so I'm thinking about doing possibly like a no bake peanut butter cookie. Honey, okay, this would be perfect. And this is super inexpensive. So these are from ShopRite. These are pop chips. Okay, sis, they're not the best, you hear me, but hear me out. Okay, they're so bomb. They're so good. If you want a snack, listen to Pink. Okay, that tangy barbecue. Make sure it's tangy barbecue. You don't want the regular barbecue. You want the tangy, because when you got that tang, it does that thing. Okay, so this is everything. Highly recommended. I've been on this for years. I've been putting everybody on it. It's so bomb. If you like to eat chips with your sandwich, I don't, but like still, if that's your thing, this is everything. Okay, so here's my plan for these chips, right? These are sweet plantain chips. Now I'm thinking about making nachos, okay, with the corn meatless grounds, but kind of like jazzing this up using, you know, some of my Violife vegan cheese. I can use some jalapeno peppers. I can use my salsa. I could really, you know, do something different with the plantain chips. I just like playing with different textures, and I do love these by themselves. These would go perfect with the peach salsa once you doctor it up with the jalapeno pepper hot sauce. That's a match made in heaven. Okay, I'm a foodie. Like, listen to your fave, right? These are another thing. If you know me, I have been advocating for these forever. If you are someone who likes that salty sweet, you need to get these. They've changed the packaging since I've been there. I'm proud about it. The resealable bag, you might double back, you might triple back. These are good, but you definitely want to watch it. You know, the calories, the sugar, the carbs. Okay, no protein up in here, okay, sis? So just keep it in mind, because a serving size is 5 pretzels. I don't know who's eating 5 pretzels, but if you have the restraint and the discipline, rock out. Of course, I had to get some red onions. I love red onions. Outside of Vidalia onions, these are everything. Again, using these in my chicken salad. If I make Italian sausages, you know, the fake sausages, or when I'm using this to make like my breakfast scramble, everything. I love to saute onions and put them in like everything. I had to get some eggs. I just got a dozen because I already have a dozen in the fridge. I like to keep them stacked up. And I'm excited about the Miyoko's cultured vegan butter. This is European style, so it's a lot creamier. Sis, I'm excited about this. If you've ever tried this, definitely let me know. Again, it's 90 calories per 1 tablespoon, which if you use Earth Balance, their vegan European style butter, it's right on par with that. And I've heard good things, and I'm excited because I love me some butter, but not real butter. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the texture is hitting, it's creamy. Yes. Now, I know how people might feel about mushrooms. Y'all probably sleep on mushrooms all the time, but here's the thing. I stopped getting the mushrooms that were already cut, and I just started getting them whole, and it makes such a difference. They cook differently. They last a lot longer. Highly recommend the crimini mushrooms. Let me know your favorite mushroom in the comment section below, because I'm always, you know, once you get past the texture and you grow up and you become an adult, you love them. Now, because I got those croissants, I had to tell myself you need to get some bread that's good for you, that has a low glycemic index. And what other bread can you use? Ezekiel is honestly the best, okay? It's the best. It's non-GMO. So just check out the glycemic index. It's a 36, very, very low. And the first ingredient that you see is organic sprouted wheat, and the next is filtered water. It looks good to me. Granted, it may not be the best as far as taste. It might not be as indulgent, but it's healthy for you if you need to watch your sugars. This is something you may want to look into. They have cinnamon raisin. They have sesame seeds. So again, there's a lot for you to try. In 2020, we're trying new things. Again, I've tried this in the past and it's definitely worth it. Okay, you can do avocado toast with this. That's what I use it for. Now I got the Silk Creamy Cashew from ShopRite. This is unsweetened vanilla. It's 25 calories, and a more indulgent, more fatty, non-dairy milk alternative is the oat beverage. Now I've never tried this before, so I'm super excited. It has the vitamins A, D, and B12. I'm loving the fat content on this because not even the standard oat milk that I get has this much. It usually has 3 grams. This has 5. Okay, protein, not a lot, but still. But that fat content is making me happy. So when I make my waffles, I had to re-up on the Birch Benders Just Add Water pancake and waffle mix. It's non-GMO. Again, I got my waffle maker and I can't be stopped. All I do is, you know, make waffles. And this is one of the best mixes ever. And so I would 100% use the non-dairy oat beverage with this. I know it says add water, but you know what I'm saying, I like a little bit more fatty content. So we're gonna add that oat milk to the waffle mix, and it's gonna be, you're gonna have a moment. I'm gonna tell you right now, I had no business buying this, but I bought it. It's so good, it's so creamy. I got this from Trader Joe's. Okay, they come with the flame. I think you should get into it. Like I said, if you want to make waffles, if you want to make pancakes, French toast, I got a French toast recipe on my channel. You need to go check that out, okay? Because I put this on top of my waffles and we had a moment or 3. I have a few more onions. Like this is a Vidalia onion. Honey, if you like onions, get a Vidalia onion. It's on another level. I got another red onion because I'm crazy about onions. Speaking of being crazy, I got some onion rolls, okay, to go with my Beyond Meat Beyond Burgers, because I'm gonna have me a moment. You can always freeze these. You don't have to feel like you have to eat them right now. But honey, this is why I do intermittent fasting, so I'm not eating like 5 meals a day, because honey, if you let me, oh my god, these onion rolls smell so good. Wow. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so this is one of the best vegetable broths outside of collagen, Progresso. This is it. You can get the low sodium version. I opted not to get it. I use this when I make my jasmine rice. Okay, so you want to get this. And I got some couscous, some Israeli couscous. I have never made couscous before, but I'm feeling like I could do a little salad. I could possibly like wilt some baby kale, some spinach, put it in there with some bell peppers, some of my meatless fillets, and make like a salad. So it's not like a warm meal. It's something I can make on the go, and it's super easy. So I also have these 2 red potatoes. Okay, so can we talk about the condition of these potatoes, because it was sending me a little bit. So they're like gray, but you know what, I'm gonna let it rock. That just means I need to hurry up and use them. But they were super inexpensive, but I understand I probably got the scraps. Everybody else took what was good. And of course I had to get jasmine rice. I'm running low. I usually get like Carolina, their jasmine rice, which is so good. I've also been using basmati rice that I get from Whole Foods, but this is everything. Like I can't, like, I love this. Make sure you rinse it before you use it. If you use the Instant Pot, do your thing. The very last thing are these fancy raw mixed nuts. So I use these when I do like my dairy-free Greek style yogurt protein bowl, and I like to add the nuts, coconut nectar, fresh strawberries, fresh blackberries. You guys know I have a video on it, so definitely check it out. But this looks, I mean, you know, now everything looks a mess, but this is all that I got. Oh, this is basically all that I got, but I wanted to mention the Trader Joe's French Market Sparkling French Berry Lemonade. You know, I like to get a little something outside of wine, treat myself. I probably won't open this anytime soon, but I'll put some fresh lemon slices up in here to jazz it up. If you want to cut the sugar, you can add a little bit of like sparkling water, seltzer, club soda. Okay, you can also spike it with a little bit of, you know, some vodka, some tequila. Keep your mind open, okay? And I also got these Thai vegetable gyoza from Trader Joe's. I've made these in a meal prep video here on my channel. These do contain soy, okay, soybean. but I have them sparingly. I haven't had these in like a year or more. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any faves, definitely drop them in the comment section. What did I buy that you might buy? Definitely let me know. And I gotta go put all of this away, and hopefully you guys stay safe while you're shopping and wash those hands. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, kiki with me in the comments, and don't forget to share this with your homeboys and your homegirls.